welcome to another episode of Boganomics. Today, I'm going to expose just how much those scumbag retailers are ripping us off. So, let's do some research. Quality paper. According to the Toffs, that's Jerry, Mark McGuinness, Dickless Smith and Kegs. It's all about government charges and red tape. Pull the other one. Place jingle bells. Just watch this, my fellow bogai. We'll expose those rancid profiteers. As an example, let's say I want to get a nice new cotton dress for the missus. Charlene will look hot in that, just like Miranda Kerr. Okay, first, the overseas price. Hit the enter knot, take off the hubby tracker, let's put in the details. Right, floral, cotton, strapless, above the knee, the Kylie collection. At sepobabe.com.usa. $146. Bargain. Okay, let's look at how they got to that price. Lucky for you chiggers, I know quite a lot about Sepo Babes. And let's see what they did. Wholesale, $100. Well, I can tell you, that's direct from the Kylie factory in China. $10, no dramas, off to us, and then they put a 1/3 markup on the whole thing. Gets to $146. No complaints, hope you're with me so far. Next Westies, let's look at what those Shiny Balm, Silver Soon Suppository, so-called Australian retailers milk out of our stretched denim pockets. Let's keep it fair. And only look for an Aussie online store. Not one of those evil, good-for-nothing bricks and mortar holes. Let's go. Back on the website. tartuseup.com.au. The Kylie collection. $248? Fair sake of the sauce bottle. I told you these paras have taken us for a bunch of bevins. Let's look at where they are squeezing out our hard-earned and ripping off our Sheilas. Let's have a go. Same thing. $100 straight from the Kylie outlet, $10 post. Good to see our Aussie retailers are negotiating as well as those Sepos. What's next? Duty, 10%. What for? Have a quick look on the customs website, customs.com.au. Beautiful. Says here, it's to protect the Australian dress industry. Blimey, come off it. That went the way of Akins and Robinson yonks ago. Let's check this out. Back to the customs website. Okay. Right, I'll follow this. Working Tariff 2012 / Customs Tariff Act 1995 / Schedule 3, Chapter 62/9, Section 11, Item 6204.12.00. Crikey! You'd have to be a Sumner Miller to work this one out. This one I prepared earlier. Going through shoes, surfboards, Ugg boots, strap-ons. Oh, here it is. Spunk Rat cotton dresses. 10%. Okay. Can't argue with that. Now, what's happening? What are these retailers on about with their excessive red tape? I could do that with my eyes closed. What's next? The IPDC. What on earth could that be? Back on the customs website. Save everyone a bit of hassle, here it is. It's actually the Import Declaration Processing Charge. Here it is in black and white, Australian Customs Notice 2006/21. No arguing with that. My oh my, where are we now? We're up to $169. That's actually the retailer's cost. Okay, quite different to the overseas guy. That's his cost. Anyway, let's have a go. In fact, it's starting to get a bit depressing. It's given me the Winnie Blues. But let's soldier on. 33%, in fact. 169 times 1.33. That's $56. And we've got ourselves $225. Wow. Strike me purple. Look at that. How much can a koala bear? But wait, there's more. We still have to add GST. 10% on this dog's dinner, 2 blue tongues and some shrapnel. Holy snapping turtles. That's a lot of moolah. And you know what that scumbag retailer does? You know what he does? He collects that GST off you and gives it to the government for free on his own time instead of running his business or kicking the footy with the kids. What a douchebag. At least our Labor government uses the money to pay for hospitals. Well, let's look at the overseas retailer. Let's see where the hospital contribution is there. Obviously the government would never miss a trick. They tax the hell out of us. So, ooh, well, where is it? Where is it? Must be a typo. Must be some kind of mistake. It appears that there's no hospital contribution that way round. So, let's look at that. It's $146 from an overseas compared to $248 for a lousy Kylie dress. That's a difference of 66%. And look what that stinking, good-for-nothing Aussie low-life retailer has done. He has the audacity, what does he think we are, to charge the same markup as the overseas guys. The scumbag, the unrepresentative swine, the misogynistic, melandering philanderer. And what have these bleating retailers, Harvey Norman et al., been begging for? A level playing field. A level playing field. How un-Australian is that? Now, consumers, there's one more thing you need to know before the next election. These extra costs that the Aussie guys have, they're called restrictions to trade or tariffs. The overseas retailers know that the Aussie guys are pissing in the wind. They know that they can charge somewhere beneath the Aussies' price, but of course higher than their normal price in their home countries, and they will still beat the local competition. So you, the punter, is actually paying more because of the tax. But Australia is not actually getting any revenue. Okay, there's a term for this. It's called price discrimination. In other words, the government is giving the overseas team a free kick at the same time as giving us a hospital pass. A friend told me a joke about this. It's not very funny. Most economic jokes aren't. Instead of just looking up the customs website, he said that the government inquiry into international price discrimination was so thick that they asked the overseas competitors for their advice. Why not ask the All Blacks why they're beating us? As Paul Howes would say, overseas retailers are laughing at us. Just to reinforce one point fellow plebs. It's not the internet. This scam has always existed. It's just the pollies have never explained it to you. And that's the end of Boganomics 101. Thanks for listening. Just a quick message to the pollies before I go. If you're so busy misogynising each other that you could not be bothered to look up your own customs website and do some very simple arithmetic, then stand aside and let the public servants do it for you. Okay? So fellas, hop to it. Swanee be good. Rattle your dags. There's an election on the way. And Christine, I'd appreciate it if you could run with this policy as hard as you did with live exports. Thank you, linesman. Thank you, ball boys.